Oh, speaking of sexual assault and projection, Sound of Freedom hero Tim Ballard allegedly pressured women to take showers with him or share a bed, ostensibly to fool human traffickers, asking one how far she was willing to go to save the kids. This is Tim Ballard, who is now departing from Operation Underground Railroad, followed by sexual misconduct allegations. Oh, there's also Paul Hutchinson, an executive producer of Sound of Freedom, touched the naked breast of an apparently underage trafficking victim during a 2016 undercover operation in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The assault was captured on video. These guys who are like the most loud anti-sex trafficking guys, apparently, are either A, participating in the sex trafficking economy by creating a fucking market for it, or B, they themselves are just like doing all this other fucked up shit on top of that, which is not shocking. So many pedo hunters come out and are found to be pedos themselves. Very odd situation. Sound of Freedom producer felt the naked breast of apparently underage trafficking victim. Footage of the incident and its aftermath was captured by videographers working with Operation Underground Railroad, or OUR, the private anti-trafficking group Ballard founded. An investigation with the Davis County Attorney's Office obtained the footage and wrote detailed descriptions of it as part of a criminal investigation into Ballard, and OUR carried out with the FBI. That investigation was closed this year without any charges being brought. The descriptions were included among documents obtained by Vice News through a public records request. Love that the FBI was like, yeah, this guy's like doing a bunch of weird shit, including touching the breast of an underage sex trafficking victim, but like it's fine. It's like the Dave Chappelle joke, like he rapes but he saves, with Bill Cosby. They were like, yeah, but like, you know, they're building a really good marketplace for babies, you know what I mean? Which is what they do. A lot of these groups, okay? A lot of these groups, what they end up doing, you think they're there with good intention, with honest intention. But in many instances, what they're actually just simply doing is creating an opportunity for these Christian charities that they work alongside to have just a fresh market supply of babies, literally. Similar structure to how the family crisis pregnancy centers operate. They always are funded by church groups. They're always funded by the churches that then are in the adoption market, and their goal is to stop you from getting an abortion by lying to you and offer you health care so they can link you up with a potential adoption, like with the potential prospective parent. Tim Ballard, who is now leaving the Underground Railroad due to sexual misconduct allegations, also involved in this stuff. The Mormon Church is distancing itself too, and he is saying evil pedophiles will stop at nothing. Sound of Freedom creator faces battle with Mormon Church. Tim Ballard, the former Homeland Security agent who inspired the surprise box office hit Sound of Freedom, has fallen out of favor with prominent leader in Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Ballard has risen in prominence in recent months after Jim Caviezel portrayed him in the Eduardo Verastegui directed movie, which is the 10th highest grossing film this year in a haul of more than $183 million. The film followed Ballard as he set up Operation Underground Railroad, an anti-child trafficking organization. Vice News is reporting that Ballard had claimed prominent Mormon President Russell M. Ballard played a role in our operations, as well as back in his personal business ventures, as a part of a bid to attract the Americans to the Mormon faith. Citing notes from the since-closed criminal inquiry, a transcript of an interview between former OUR executive and investigators read, Tim is fully convinced that he's supposed to be the Mormon Messiah and lead people back to the church. However, a spokesperson for the church has told the outlet that while Elder Ballard once had a close relationship with Tim Ballard, to whom he is not related, the OUR founder betrayed their friendship through the unauthorized use of President Ballard's name for Tim Ballard's personal advantage and activity regarded as morally unacceptable. So even the fucking Mormons are like, nah, dog, this is not good. So then Ballard responded to the church allegations in a speech in Boston. It's not true. Nothing you hear is true, he told the crowd. This is breaking down my family like you can't believe. Oh, man, his family's breaking down? That's crazy. Yeah, you know it's bad when the Mormons think it's sus? I know. Vice News also reported that Ballard was accused of sexual misconduct involving 7 women before his departure from OUR. A spokesperson for OUR told Newsweek in a statement that it is dedicated to combating sexual abuse and does not tolerate sexual harassment or discrimination by anyone in its organization. OUR retained an independent law firm to conduct comprehensive investigation for all relevant actions, and OUR continues to assess and improve the governance of the organization and protocols for its operation. To preserve the integrity of the investigation and to protect the privacy of all persons involved, OUR will not make a public comment at this time. Article with the video if you want to see him cry. Oh, yes. Bro, I'm sorry. I see a dude that looks like a Ninja Turtle like this. I'm like, guilty. Look at his face, dude. Guilty face. He's got that guilty face on. Pretty hard.
Can you imagine? By the way, if anybody wants to share this with any news outlet, do it. share it.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight for Fox 13 News at 9. I'm Amy Nay. And we begin tonight with news of Tim Ballard. He's the founder of Operation Underground Railroad, now breaking his silence after being condemned by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We're here downtown, just across from the church office buildings. Ballard says he believes a statement issued by the church didn't actually come from the church, calling his behavior morally unacceptable. Fox 13 News investigator.
I like that he wanted like news outlets to publicize this and publish it, not realizing that it makes him look like a fucking ginormous weirdo, dog. Like an absolute weirdo.
Reporter Adam Herbetz is in studio with more on tonight's update.
On Friday, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints released a statement to Fox 13 and other media, calling Tim Ballard's behavior morally unacceptable. The statement was in response to documents obtained by Vice News, detailing a criminal investigation into Tim Ballard and his nonprofit. The church says Tim Ballard betrayed his friendship with M. Russell Ballard, acting president of the Quorum of the 12.
I have never used Elder Ballard's name, ever. I've never traded on his name to ask for anything. I've never had any business dealings with him.
What do you mean? This seems like a perfectly sane and normal guy. I don't understand. He seems like he's having the time of his life, dude. I don't see an issue with this at all. Perfectly normal guy, living a perfectly normal life. Seemingly reasonable response.
He's like a grandfather to me.
He says President Ballard went on this same tour with him in Boston. They share the same last name, but they're not related.
I don't believe the church did this. I truly don't.
Me either.
Can you imagine that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints would publicly condemn one of its members?
Yeah.
Apparently the answer is yeah, they would.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh no, they're cooking my boy, dude. This is my brave freedom defender, the sound of freedom. This was so much worse. It's wild that he was excommunicated. He's like, no, it's not real, man. It's not real. It's so funny that it's real. Him saying this makes it so much worse.
The church's statement was sent by Doug Anderson from his official church email address. According to his LinkedIn profile, Anderson has been the director of media relations for the church for nearly 15 years.
I pray to God the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints wasn't part of this. I don't know yet. I don't know.
Ballard also questions the timing. Ever since Mitt Romney announced he would be giving up his seat on the U.S. Senate, rumors have been circulating about a Ballard run for Congress.
Okay, to be fair, sexual misconduct of this sort, even like pedophilia, is probably not going to hurt his chances. If anything, it's gonna improve his chances, I think.
It was leaked to the press that I was going to run for U.S. Senate.
The rumors started with a tweet from Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes saying he would be endorsing a patriot warrior for the seat. It's no secret, the two are close friends and have promoted OUR together.
My stake president knew nothing about it. My bishop knew nothing about it. If the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints wants to condemn me publicly before the world, in the moment that I'm trending, and please don't take this the wrong way, but The Sound of Freedom is the #1 movie in Latin America. It's the #1 movie.
If you'd like to see the full 10-minute, 10-second video of Tim Ballard addressing the church's condemnation, it is on the front page of our website, fox13now.com. Reporting in studio, Adam Herbetz, Fox 13 News, Utah.
Anti-trafficking group with long history of false claims gets its own Hollywood moment. We covered that. Pedocon theory, very much live and alive, very much in action. You already know how it is. We are working on having the I've had it here ladies on the stream, or on the podcast, sorry.